Hey there and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing some meal prep for the week ahead. I've got all kinds of great recipes, cleaning and some organizing, all the things. If you're new here, my name is Nicholsen and I love to do all things home cooking, cleaning, decorating, and DIYs, and I would love it if you would subscribe. And if you are returning, it is so great to see you. Okay, let's get into this super long day.
Make me feel, I don't know if you're real. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable.
Before I jump into my day, I always like to relax for the first 20 minutes, stay off the screens, so no social media, no emails, and play some fun games. I've been sharing with you guys some games that I love to play recently, and you guys have really been loving them, so I'm going to share the one that I just downloaded called Royal Match. So Royal Match is a free-to-play match 3 puzzle game, which again is so great for your brain. It is so much fun, but it has thousands of levels, over 4,500, and many areas where the goofy King Robert needs to help restore his royal castle, which is super fun because you can like buy different things for it. I absolutely love doing that part because you can actually kind of design it yourself. So there's various dangers in the nightmare by solving bonus puzzles. There are tremendous rewards for various events and unique levels, and there is no ads, which is like my favorite part. Ad-free, you guys, which is like the best. So you can enjoy the game without interruptions to relax and unwind. You can also join a team and get help from your teammates. Both as teams and individuals, you can compete for local and global championships. If y'all want to join me over there, definitely come over. The puzzle levels are just the right dose of challenge. You can get your brain functioning nice and early in the morning. I have some nice jazz music and my coffee, and I'm just enjoying this game with Chewy here on the couch. I love how cute the characters are, fun colors, gorgeous graphics, and their animations are very smooth. You can also save the king from these hilarious nightmares and fun free bonuses as well. If you guys want to join me at Royal Match, I have a link in the descriptions down below, and you can download Royal Match now with my link in the description and see if you guys can beat me today. Thank you to Dream Games for sponsoring this video and making my mornings so much fun.
Like you're untouchable. Don't you know you're beautiful.
So now that I've gotten dressed and ready for the day, I had a nice, calm, chill morning. It's time to get cooking. So this happens to be a Sunday, and I want to start doing some meal preps. I did this last week. I didn't really say anything about it because I wanted to see what the hype was all about, and I absolutely loved it. I actually found that I had more energy and was eating healthier food throughout the day instead of snacking on junk. So I'm going to share with you kind of how I did it. I'm going to be cooking 2 different meals. I'm also making lunch for the kids, and at the end we're going to be celebrating the Lunar New Year with the kids, and we're having Chinese food, and it's so much fun. I cannot wait to get done with this day. I also picked up the Aura Ring. I use a fit tracker, which I've talked about on this channel. I will link it down below because I think they gave me a coupon code, but it's basically a like you weigh yourself on it, but it connects to an app on your phone, and it tells you so many different metrics about your body. But then I also got the Aura Ring that shows like my sleep at night and also like my heart rate. And this particular day, just around the house doing things, I did 17,000 steps. I didn't even leave the house this day. That's just me around the kitchen, which reminds me I probably need to mop. Anyway, so we're going to get all the dishes put away, get the kitchen clean, and then we're going to start cooking. Tell me in the comments down below how you guys have been. What's the weather like where you are? It's a beautiful sunny day here in Northern California. It has finally stopped raining. It is so beautiful. I just want to jump into the pool and play outside all summer. But tell us what it's like where you are and how you've been.
I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful. Crazy, oh, I just want you now. I wanna hold you close, don't wanna take it slow. Ooh, I just want you now. I wanna put you in that spotlight.
This weekend, the kids did so many crafts. I also filmed on Saturday, and you guys were going to see the absolute mess they made, but whatever, at least they're having fun. So I need to clean up all of these paint sticks. I also need to pressure wash the backyard because the kids painted the backyard, which is fine. But anyway, so now that I got everything clean, I want to clean all the surfaces, and we're going to get started cooking. So today is Sunday. We're watching the 49ers game. There's a bunch of great sports on, so I decided to make chili, but I'm going to do this 2 different ways. If you guys are vegetarian, you're going to love this recipe. I'm going to be throwing in a little bit of ground turkey. I have never cooked with ground turkey, but I have been ordering from Butcher Box, and I ended up ordering it because I thought, what the heck, let's try it. And here are all the different things we're going to add. I also love to put poblanos, onions, some fresh bell peppers, and I'm going to be chopping up some chipotle peppers as well. You guys, this is going to be like the greatest chili. So to get started, I'm just going to throw 2 pounds of the ground turkey in here. One of the things I realized with ground turkey is it's very lean, and there was almost no residual fat when I cooked this. It was totally dry, which is really great. And if you guys haven't already seen, I did a kind of a decanting of all my spices. This is a game changer. I can see exactly what I need. I still need to order another set of these because I have another drawer of them. I love cooking with spices, but we're going to be using things like cayenne pepper, chili powder, garlic powder. I always like to put cumin in here as well. It gives it that kind of taco-y taste. So we're going to be using those, but I'm also going to be putting chipotle peppers in there so it'll get nice and spicy. To get started, I'm going to chop up things like our onions. I like to stew that down with our garlic first and then go ahead and add all my vegetables in. I don't add the beans in until the absolute very end. Otherwise, they get super soggy, and I try to keep them a little al dente. I also decided to not put corn in here. I felt with the chipotle peppers, there was enough in here with the sweetness from the bell peppers that I didn't need them. So once all of your turkey has been cooked, you can go ahead and remove it from the pan and put it aside, and then we're going to start cooking down our vegetables. I always start with my garlic and onions because they're my favorite part. Get those nice and translucent, and then we're going to throw in our spices and our vegetables. Tell us in the comments down below what your favorite thing to cook for on Super Bowl Sunday or any kind of Sunday when you guys are watching sports. My favorite go-to is chili. I just love it. It smells so good. It feeds a lot of people, and it's super easy to make. But I'd love to know in the comments down below what you guys cook.
All night, put you in that spotlight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you make me feel fine. Wanna look at you all night. Wanna put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful.
So since I'm making a vegetarian style of this chili, I will tell you, I like to use cauliflower as the base. So instead of having meat, you guys know I've done like cauliflower steaks. It's just a very great vegetable to throw in here. You could also add carrots if you'd like, but I'm going to be adding cauliflower. I'm just going to roughly cut this up and cook it down with the vegetables. If you are going to be making this recipe, which I will have it linked down below, it's on my website at laurennicholson.com. But if you are going to do the vegetarian style of this, then you would just stop it this time. And I'm going to also be adding in the turkey towards the end once I get the tomatoes and the tomato paste in. So just bear that in mind. If you are going to make this vegetarian, just leave out the turkey part. The rest can stay.
You know you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable. Don't you know? You know you're beautiful, you know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful.
Okay guys, so I just got my meal plan done. I also have my list, which I got all that in the last video. I got that on Saturday. So here's everything we have. I'm actually going to LA this week, so I'm out these days, but I'm going to be prepping some vegetable protein bowls for lunches. We're probably gonna do that now, that way I can get them done. But here's what I have for us. I have these nice little bowls. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do today. We're going to make these little bowls I picked these up. They're just like little plastic bowls from Target. This is the Hearth and Hand line. Sorry, that was so loud. This is the Hearth and Hand line. This is just very much my style. As you guys know, I've been trying to go in like more of a modern contemporary vibe in this house, and I've just given up. And I'm going to stick to my roots, which is more of like a French country style with lots of antiques and things like that. So this is very in line with that. So we're going to add, this week I'm doing, for Monday, a chicken protein bowl. So we'll do chicken, I'm going to do a beans, a quinoa, and some cauliflower in here, and then add a homemade dressing on the side. So you guys can kind of see how I'm going to start doing my meal prep. I did it last week just to trial it, and it made a huge difference. So we are for sure going to be meal prepping. I have over here, we have our chili is cooking away. So today's lunch is going to be, this is a cauliflower chili. So it's actually perfect if you want to just keep this recipe as a vegetarian chili because it's so good. The cauliflower, it takes the place of this like beef, or we're going to be using ground turkey, super lean. Throw that in there, but we've got another 20 minutes on this at least.
I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night, all night. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful.
The next dish we're going to make, this is actually going to be part of our Monday and Tuesday lunch meals, is a lentil salad. I'm going to be adding some beautiful vegetables with this. Both of them will have a protein, so one will have some of that turkey. I'm going to actually do a teriyaki turkey salad, and then the other one is going to have some roasted chicken. I'm making a bunch of stuff that I'm also going to be making into a third meal, which will be our dinner for the kids. So this way I kind of have everything listed out. Some of it we can eat tonight, some of it we will eat for lunches. I am going to get started with roasting some sweet potatoes. I'm just going to chop these into little squares, roast these on a roasting sheet with the chicken next to it. I'm also going to be roasting some cauliflower as well, and just getting all of our vegetables ready to go. I'm going to put all of them in individual bowls and then portion them out. But I love eating these sweet potatoes. I literally had to fight my kids to stop eating them because they are everyone's favorite thing in this house. If you guys aren't familiar with them, they're super good, super sweet. Not sure how healthy they are for you, but I love them anyway.
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. 'Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't.
To roast these, I'm just going to add a little bit of some olive oil, mixing this up, and then I'm going to be adding some spices. I ended up going with just a Cajun spice. I don't know why, but I'm super drawn to it lately, and I think it'll just be super delicious on these. Then I'm going to throw them on a baking sheet and bake them for about 30 minutes or 20 minutes, depending, at 350. I have to do this in batches because I grabbed a bowl that was too small. But either way, here they are. They're going to cook right up. While that's happening, I'm going to chop up all the vegetables. Some of these are going to go into our lentil salad. Some of these are going to go into our teriyaki bowl, but it kind of just depends on what I have in each. So I just want to prep everything so when I go to make all of these lunches, I have all the things I need right in front of me.
But I'm gonna dive into you, and maybe I'll drown, but what can I do? And it would be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it. Every time that we touch, the room caught on fire. We could blame it on the wine, but we know that we will both be lying. I wish I didn't want you. will go away. But I know they won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna die.
So now that my chili is almost done, I'm going to throw in the beans and I'm going to throw in the turkey. Since I'm using a little bit of that ground turkey in another dish, I saved about a quarter of it. I'm also going to add some tomato paste. This is going to really thicken up the gravy and give it that nice, wonderful, rich flavor. And then I'm also going to chop some chipotle peppers and throw those in. If your chili is getting a little bit dry, you can always add a little extra chicken stock. I'm going to do the dishes just to stay on top of it. I know that when I did meal prep last week, I felt like everything was kind of out of control and the kitchen looked like a bomb went off. So this time I'm going to actually be cleaning dishes periodically through the day. That way it doesn't get totally out of control. I'd love to know in the comments down below, do you guys do meal prep for your lunches for the week? How often do you make them? Are you more inclined to do leftovers? What do you do for your meal prep, or do you just kind of wing it each day? I'd love to know down below how you guys do that.
And maybe I tried, but what can I do? And it will be alright. So let me down. I'd rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you, dive into you, dive into you, dive into you.
I got the chicken washed and ready to throw on the baking sheet. Don't worry, I washed my hands. And now I'm going to just clean up the different vegetables we have. I'm going to be doing a bed of kale on one salad and a bed of spinach on the other. Since chili's done, I'm going to take a break and go have a nice bowl of chili with my family. This is by far one of the best recipes if you're looking for a vegetarian or even a meat chili. This was so good. The chipotle peppers really hit this out of the park. While that's happening, I'm going to let the chicken cook, and I'm also going to start our white rice. I love this. This is rice that's made out of vegetables. It's always been one of my favorites. And I'm going to remove our lentils from the stove and let that sit for a while and cool to room temperature. While that's happening, I'm going to do some laundry and dishes. One of the big things I need to do on Sunday is just keep that washer and dryer rotated and keep this wash machine rotated. At our old house, we used to have 2 washing machines. Or dishwashers, and I miss it so much. I cannot wait to put another one in here because with our large family, I cannot do dishes all day long. Not to mention we had 3 sleepovers this weekend, so the dishes were out of control. So we're gonna get those done, get the laundry going, and then I'm gonna go up to the boys' room and restock their bathroom.
Dive into you. Yeah, I'm gonna dive into you.
Doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this.
But I'm gonna dive into you.
Mornings for the boys have been very hectic. I did change their room, which I think you guys saw in another video, and this bathroom needed to kind of have a little bit more stuff for them to get ready in the morning with like brushes and toothpaste and all that. So it feels good to get that done. The next thing we're going to do is make the teriyaki sauce because everything is done and ready to be put together for our Monday and Tuesday lunches. I'm going to be making just a homemade teriyaki glaze, and then we're going to be adding in our turkey, and we're also going to be adding in some green onions and some I'm just using some cabbage. I'm using some ginger powder here because I was out of fresh ginger, but this is a very simple recipe. I will link it down below for anybody who's looking to do this. If you want to make a big thing of teriyaki, you could do this with chicken, beef, really anything. It really just requires using cornstarch to give it that nice glazed thickness. So we're going to get that cooking, and then we're going to start building our lunches.
And maybe I tried, but what can I do? And it will be alright. So let me down. I'd rather we try than let these feelings slide.
So to get started with a very simple lentil salad, I'm just putting in some fresh bell peppers. I'm also adding in some cucumbers. I just chose different ones just to add some different color, but you can just use one type of bell pepper. I also added some shallots. You could also use red onion for this, is really good. And then I'm putting in some diced parsley. I love this flavor. I'm gonna also be adding in some feta cheese. It's good protein and kind of just gives it another layer of complexity. And then we'll use some powdered garlic in here and just mix that all up.
Dive into you. 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 We'll be alright, so let me down.
For the first bowl, I'm going to be adding a little bit of kale. We're going to make this more like a salad. I'm also going to be adding a nice healthy couple scoops of our lentil salad, and then I'll be adding our grilled chicken. I also got these cute little cups from Target. I'm just going to fill a little bit of homestyle ranch in there to put all over everything, mix it up, and enjoy it.
Try to let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
The next one we're going to do is our teriyaki bowl. I'm going to add a little bit of green onion and some cabbage to this. It's just my favorite way of having it, but you can really add anything you like. Peanuts would also be really delightful in there. I'm going to line the this little tin with some spinach. I'm going to add my roasted cauliflower and roasted sweet potatoes. This is like literally my go-to every day anyway. I added some white rice, and then I'm going to tuck in that delicious teriyaki turkey. This is how both turned out. One is for Monday, the other is for Tuesday. I made two, one for my husband, one for myself, and I'm going to add those to the refrigerator. Any leftovers, the kids went ahead and ate. We also had some neighbors over, so they were enjoying it as well. It happens to be the Lunar New Year, so I thought it'd be fun to celebrate tonight. We're going to be getting Chinese food, and I found these really wonderful decorations. We were going to do this the day before, but I ended up forgetting about it, so it's so great to have it on the actual day. But this is how it turned out, and I just love it. We also watched the parade in San Francisco as well, which was really beautiful.
I don't know where she came from. Kinda turned me upside down. I just don't know what to do. I wanna spend the night at hers and bring her one of my t-shirts.
After we finished watching the game, I got the kids all bathed and ready to go for school. This weekend, we also did something different. Instead of me packing all their clothes into their daily little outfit bins, each of them did their own, which is awesome because it's just one less thing I need to do. And I actually did it with them. I was in the room, so I knew it got done. And this morning, Monday morning, was super smooth. The kids got themselves all the way together and out the front door on their own. Now that the kids are all asleep, I can enjoy a little TV while I do all the laundry. I'm going to add these to the top of the stairs. The kids can grab them after school and put their things away. I'm going to put my things away and call it a day. This was super fun to get this done with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me down below if you guys do meal prepping for the week, especially if you have some great recipes for me to look at, because I'm looking for some new ones. But this was delicious. I actually had my chicken today and it was so good. I almost ate my husband's. Okay guys, that's enough for today. I will see you in the next video real soon. Bye!